The MMA world is completely divided after the controversial ending to UFC 321's main event. Some fans are furious at Tom Aspinall for not continuing after the eye poke, while others defend him, saying he made the right call by not risking his belt while being compromised. The chaos around the result has also turned into a meme storm, especially because of Ciryl Gane's wild track record in title fights. In his first title shot, he went for a leg lock in round 5 against Gane, gave up top position, and threw the fight away. In the second, he got choked out by John Jones in just 124 seconds, and now, in his third title fight, he accidentally poked Aspinall in the eye, ending the bout in a no contest. Chael Sonnen weighed in on the situation and, as usual, stirred up some debate. He said that Aspinall should have continued fighting despite the eye poke, claiming that fighting with one eye is very common, especially for a heavyweight champion. According to Chael, real champions have to push through moments like that, but fans weren't too happy about his take. Here's what Michael Bisping thinks about the fight.
Ciryl Gane was not going home without a fight. He showed up to become champion of the world. He wasn't intimidated. He looked really good. He won the first round, let's be honest.
Well, yeah.
I think he's so used to going out there and knocking everyone out.
Vegan people, yeah.
And just taking them out like Sergei Pavlovich, like Curtis Blades. And I think that kind of cost him here tonight because he went forward and he threw some shots like that and he got counted, he got caught, and he didn't put him away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you can become a victim of your own success. Listen, it was very competitive, and it was only round 1, and there's a lot of fight left. There's 4 more rounds pretty much to go at, so it could have gone either way. We don't know, but what I'm saying is he's so used to going out there and throwing a shot and people falling over and having his way that he was a little bit overly aggressive to start the
chasing
fight.
It, as in chasing that knockout.
Because he's used to it. Ciryl looked awesome, and I've said it, Cyril's the only guy that's probably more athletic than what Tom is. He's not as well rounded, he's not as skilled a mixed martial artist, but he's a better athlete.
Alexander Volkov finally spoke out after his controversial decision win over Jailton Almeida, a fight that had fans booing. The matchup saw Jailton controlling top position for long stretches, trying to run out the clock, but Volkov was the one landing the only significant strikes and keeping the action going, which earned him the decision. Most fans seemed to side with Volkov, noting that Almeida wasn't doing real damage or advancing position aggressively enough to sway the judges. Volkov expressed relief that Dana White publicly backed the decision, admitting the fight wasn't the most entertaining to watch. He also revealed that Umar Nurmagomedov had a brutal weight cut for his fight with Bautista, which could mean trouble if his training camp for the Merab rematch is just as taxing. His cardio might not be at elite level, and that's exactly what makes a difference against someone like Dvalishvili. Volkov might have to fight one more time before hoping for a title shot, as Tom and Ciryl are expected to run this one back in a couple of months. Now, let's dive into Volkov's interview, now translated from Russian. After the fight, I heard Dana White was very happy with the judge's decision to give me the victory. He said you can't just win fights by being on top, and I appreciate him saying that. It's at least some kind of support. That said, Dana was really disappointed about the title fight situation. You could tell he was upset. Still, I'm glad we went the distance in my fight. I caught a bit of the Aspinall versus Gane fight. From what I saw, Ciryl won the first round. He broke Aspinall's nose and looked sharp, performing well. Aspinall landed some shots, but couldn't do much, and Gane overall looked better. I was really worried about Umar Nurmagomedov during his weight cut because he looked like he was in pain, but every time he saw me, he'd reassure me, telling me he was fine. As for my fight, my main goal wasn't just to get up from positions like back mount or full mount. The plan was to prevent Jailton from taking me down at all, and it worked out. I'm thrilled with how things went today. Right now, I'm trying to blend in with the crowd. I'm just trying to relax. At UFC 321, Khabib Nurmagomedov and his team were in full force in the corner for their teammate Ikram Aliskerov, who took down Junyong Park in a slick performance. Footage of Khabib losing his mind in the corner went viral. He was visibly emotional and tense, reacting to every swing and grappling exchange. After the fight, Aliskerov went off on Chimaev. Here's some context before we roll the clip. Ikram's name has been trending all week after Khamzat Chimaev's comments on him. Chimaev had openly criticized Ikram for an interview with a Russian outlet, accusing the media of double standards, saying it's fine for Dagestanis to call out Khamzat, but when Khamzat calls out Dagestanis, it causes a stir. After his win, Ikram didn't hold back, responding to Chimaev's remarks and saying bluntly that Khamzat doesn't really know what he's talking about, clarifying the situation from his perspective.
Listen,
Khamzat completely got it wrong with this rematch talk. When they asked me about fighting him again, I was clear. I'm not interested in a rematch with him right now. Come on, look at where I'm at and where he's sitting. He is the champion. There are about 20 guys above me in the rankings. To even think about getting to him, I'd have to bulldoze through a lot of tough fighters. So, Khamzat, if you're thinking I'm chasing you, you're way off. Talking about a rematch now is straight up nonsense. When it comes to title fights, it doesn't matter who's standing there. If it's for the title, you'd be an absolute idiot to turn it down. My stance is simple. If someone gets offered a shot at the world champion belt and says no, they're not a fighter. They're spineless. In this sport, you don't duck a chance to take the crown, no matter who it is. So yeah, I would definitely fight him if it was for the belt, but it's not like I want to fight him specifically. It's disappointing to hear him speak about me like that, because we do have a good relationship, but if he's out there thinking I'm calling him out or begging for a fight, I don't know. He won't find me saying that anywhere. This kind of misunderstanding gets blown way out of proportion, and it's pissing me off.
The whole saga just adds another layer of tension between Khamzat and the Dagestani team. Chimaev is expected to face Nasruddin Imavov in April or May, with Ramadan coming up beforehand, and his team confirming he won't fight before then. Dana White has confirmed that he's very interested in running back Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. During the post-fight press conference, he said the rematch will happen as soon as possible, likely around January or February, right when the Paramount deal kicks in. It makes perfect sense to start the year strong with a huge heavyweight title fight, especially one as exciting and unfinished as this rivalry. Meanwhile, in Russia, there's already buzz about another heavyweight matchup. Russian pundits are speculating that Alexander Volkov could face Sergei Pavlovich before the title rematch happens. Volkov is right on the edge of title contention, and given that he shared the cage with both Aspinall and Gane, he knows exactly what it takes to reach that level. A fight with Pavlovich would be a high-stakes rematch between two of Russia's most dangerous heavyweights, and could very well determine the next man in line for the belt. Let's hear what Dana had to say regarding UFC 321 main event.
Great showing, shitty ending, you know? I think that after the Jones fight, a lot of people wrote Cyril Gane off. He looked damn good tonight.
Would you like to just rebook these guys as soon as Tom is able to get back in there?
Yeah, total pain in the ass, but yes, as soon as possible. It's unfortunate that it ended the way that it did, and yes, I think that there probably will be a lot more interest in the rematch after they saw, you know, I mean, he had Tom bloodied up, and you know, Tom didn't want to continue in the fight, so the rematch is very interesting.
Have you got any medical update on Tom, or is it still too soon?
He's on his way to the hospital.
That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.